welcome to the newest episode of the Mocarl and Conmen's podcast. Is that what we settled on? Conmen?
I think it was
just Conmen. Yeah, Conmen doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're here. Week 5 is done. We're like nearly halfway through. How many games is there? 13?
13.
I think we're 5 to 8.
5/13.
So we're nearly at halfway there.
What did you get in a state mandate maths test?
I was okay. Look, okay.
Dan
I'm no donkey brain, Connor. If that's what you were thinking. Week 5 is done, and we're gonna talk about the games like we do every week, and we're gonna talk about Martin's fucking thing. What's his fucking
Colostomy bag.
Oh Jesus!
Just has it. Just has one.
His fucking rankings. What is it? What's his
his power
rankings?
I was reading them earlier after work. Very good.
Yeah, quite good.
Connor, you
5 pages now.
well, when do we talk about them? I guess after the matchups, but everyone knows the results of the match.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
We
going
can
on.
talk about them as we go.
I'd say talk about them after,
Okay.
because it's like after this week we can rank them.
Also, I do have a bit prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned to you, Connor, it's the most adventurous adventurous bit.
This will either be the breakthrough of the pod or the end of the pod.
Or the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is
Might
why-
just be the break of you.
Which is, oh yeah. Nah, I don't care that much. Which is why I wanted John to also be here. So we should point out it's me, Rob, and Connor needed John. We don't need John for the bit, but if he was here, the bit's more
Yeah.
interesting.
It's kind of like it loses a little bit of effect. We don't even
Yeah.
know where he is.
No, we don't.
He could be Bumpy Cattons right now.
He could be so fucking bumpy cattons right now. Son of a bitch. Also, we are brought to you today by our sponsors,
Bumpy Cattons.
Bumpy Cattons, and also Stumptown. Get into it.
Get into it.
We got Stumptown. They called us. They said, we are sponsoring everything else in the world. We need this pod. Anyone who doesn't know what Stumptown is, or watches CTV.
It's a sponsorship. If you don't like it as a free podcast, we need to pull in some sponsors.
Get
Stumptown
into
are
it.
giving us a heap of money, and we just talked about them for like 40 seconds.
We might be able to fucking hire our old fucking intern. What was that? Doug, yeah. We could get him back.
I mean, we didn't pay him.
Anyone miss Doug?
Kind of.
Do you remember Doug?
Well, I never met Doug.
He got in trouble with the law, which is why we haven't
The
been able
Mounties.
to.
I believe he was arrested by Jack Doyle as part of that.
Legally speaking, we can't really.
Jack Doyle. He can't. He doesn't have the power to arrest someone.
The case is still ongoing, so
yeah.
we're going
He's
to.
involved, heavily involved.
That's actually how I met Jack. Funny enough, so.
Doug? True Doug?
No, yeah. Well, obviously he came too.
Because
I can't. I'm
Doug's-
a
because
leading
Doug's
witness,
crime.
so
Yeah.
I can't.
Did Jack Doyle use this podcast to
I-
get to Doug?
I can't discuss that.
Oh, this is dark. Oh, Doug. He's a fancy.
So you know what? Let's. That's enough preamble. I think probably. So
Did you and Jack Doyle kill Doug, Michael?
Doug is fine. I can get Doug up on the
Well,
phone right
oh,
now
bro.
if you want.
Alive.
But none of us have ever heard his voice, so
Well, you have. You've met him multiple times.
I'm beginning to question what I know.
Yeah.
I think we
Doug
should
wants
stop pushing too hard, otherwise Jack Doyle will come down on us.
Let's move on. Let's start a crazy week. Let's just go.
3-0 as a starter. Hands it off to McCaffrey. There he goes! It's a C-Mac attack! McCaffrey, one man to beat! McCaffrey all the way!
So we start in Cavan as the Crusaders won the Battle of Ulster by way of a 175 win over the Bombers. A huge day for nearly all of the Crusaders pushed the two-time champs up to the top of the Luther after 5 weeks. Falling short of the all-time record by less than a point will sting for Coach Fitzpatrick, but may also suggest that the new scoring rules will make for a few record breaks this year. In Belfast, Coach Jude is going to have to start making moves if the Bombers want any hope of getting out of the Marina race, as they fall 2 games behind the pack.
Very nice write-up.
Thank you. You like that
The
Ulster?
Battle of
Battle of
Ulster?
Ulster.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been sleeping
That was
on
funny.
sleeping on
That.
fancy titles for games on a while now. For a while.
Well, at least we should title good games.
Yeah.
So this one needed one because this was
Oh,
What the fuck?
Just
I've never
Martin's
seen
team.
fantasy.
Martin's team, 2 weeks in a row, just looking like the best team in football now. So,
Yeah.
Oh, well, in the Drisbowl, not football. Well,
I was
maybe
just
in football.
I know
listening to last week's podcast, and you were all like, "Oh, Martin can't count on this every week."
We can, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's doing it.
I know it's skipping ahead a little bit, but if Martin had played Golden Tate, or not Golden Tate, Will Fuller this week, oh my god.
Yeah, okay, so context, Martin got 175 points, Shauna got a measly 112, Kyler Murray got 26, Christian McCaffrey got 45, Chris Carson got 22, Chris Godwin got 27, Kelsey got 9, Fournette got 23, Lambo got 10, Titans got 10. So it was just Manny Sanders was really the only holdout on... And if Manny Sanders had gotten
Will Fuller's
10 yards, Martin would be the new record breaker. I'm 176 on the dot.
If
and
he had
he's
played Will Fuller,
175. Oh, he would have smashed it.
210.
210, yeah. I'm nearly eating shawarmas at that stage, you know?
Oh, you're nearly eating shawarma. You can taste
Yeah,
the shawarma.
I could taste the shawarma. Kyler Murray was a nice play for that. 26 points.
Yeah, he looks
27
good
points.
running the ball, and just fancy broke for
Yeah,
quarterback.
and
so-
Cincinnati just suck.
Yeah, ass.
Christian McCaffrey.
My
oh,
God. There was a really funny bit at some stage during this game where they were running Christian McCaffrey like crazy, and they were just like every play it was just him, and he's doing flips and shit. And then like 2 plays later, he was out there in Wildcat and then started like throwing the ball and shit.
Yeah.
It was just like
having him everywhere.
owns
Yeah.
Carolina. Yeah.
So yeah. I saw it's fucking ESPN or somewhere like Christian McCaffrey after 5 games has more points or more yards than Todd Gurley and Zeke Elliott combined. And Todd Gurley was like, leave us out of it.
Yeah.
The man's a baller.
We can all enjoy this and not. Yeah, Manny Sanders let him down. Big spot.
Yeah, Chris Carson, who's had a mixed season for Martin, puts up good points in a week where he probably didn't need him.
I mean, his nickname is Fumbles in the.
Yeah, Chris Fumbles Carson.
No fumbles this week though. So
There you go. Good,
No
nice.
tackles either, you lazy bitch, Chris Carson. And then Rod Godwin, my God, where did he come out of?
Yeah, I mean, all the fancy people were talking about him pre-draft and such, but I didn't think he was going to be this good.
It like for a Mike Evans owner.
It's fine.
Mitch Evans.
Today wasn't, or this week wasn't great.
Yeah,
But it's fine in general. Like they're both, like I think they're both well, obviously Evans is now, but they were on point to get like 1,450 yards. Like both of them were. So there's
And
plenty yards.
after Rod Godwin, Travis Kelce 9 points. If
I think he was the
Michael Thomas had 33 points
Oh yeah.
this week, so
that trade is very much in my favour.
And John pointed this out that Martin dropped the Eagles defense earlier this week. So
Oh,
about 2
no.
weeks ago,
just
he has a
offloaded
team that
points.
nearly had like 300 fucking points.
Jesus Christ. And then Lenny got the flex nod and did him really well. You got tackle as well. Nice. Fucking good work, Leonard Fournette.
Oh, you love those tackle stats. You keep an eye on
23
those.
carries, man. That's a shit ton of carries.
But those tackles
Is it?
they're worth nothing.
Or is it?
That seems like a lot.
There's one
No, that's
thing
not too much.
that I want to point out here, and it's quite confusing. So the Titans got 9.75 points.
Yeah.
And so it comes from because they got 5.5 tackles for a loss at half a point each. But how does it... Like,
How do you
players
get
can get
half-
half a tackle.
But how does a stat record a half a tackle?
What? Like, the
Sure, you
team
just don't
can't get a
record.
half a tackle. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Players can. But if you get 2 players who get half a tackle, that still equates to one
What if
full...
one player got half a tackle?
But what's a half a tackle?
Yeah.
Oh, you can share... Like, if 2 guys get him at the same time.
Ah.
Yeah, fair enough.
But...
How could your
Did-
fantasy team score a half a tackle?
I don't know. Unless maybe you tackle him into like a ref or something. But it happens in all these games. It's all fucking...
Could it have been one defensive player and one offensive player? So the defense.
Oh,
One
probably-
the
it's probably Lenny
offensive
Fournette.
player tackle.
Maybe
No.
the kicker or something.
What?
I don't know why there's a half a tackle there.
Yeah, so
We need to get some
take a note of it. It's going to continue happening throughout these matchups.
And Shauna had like a pretty respectable week.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
David Johnson 19.6, Joe Mixon 13.4, Or Carson Wentz just shot in our pants.
Yeah.
14 points. 3 points from Keenan Allen. That's very
Yeah.
suspicious.
Denver shut him down.
Adam Thielen though.
Yeah.
Adam Thielen got a tackle.
Oh fuck! The squeaky wheel gets the oil or whatever.
Adam Thielen has started. We think there was a uniform issue, and that's why he hasn't had the yellow gloves.
Yeah.
And now he wears like a cool yellow
Sleeve.
So now Kirk Cousins can find him and locate him on the field.
Yeah.
Apparently that was the only thing missing.
It makes sense.
Gonna have to get some fucking yellow shit, man.
Yeah. Stupid bastard. I'm sorry, Stephon Diggs, but I mean,
he's
make a play.
He's been a bit of a stupid bastard at the moment. Evan Engram, 5.7.
He also got injured, and I think he's going to be injured for Thursday against Patriots. So
Ooh.
Danny Dimes has 0 weapons. Maybe Golden Tate.
I'm gonna maybe trade Sean for Evan Engram.
Oh, well, what are you going to do with the
Amenable to
Walrus?
Well, maybe trade her.
The Walrus?
Mm.
Oh, makes sense actually.
Chargers defense looked good. 18 points. Tom fucking Brady on the bench with 27 points.
I mean, I was going to be like, maybe if Sean does this and this, but no, there's not.
Shot down her neck. Like, in terms of the whole week, there was so many high scoring players. It was nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
None of them on my team.
No, we'll get into that
Yeah.
later on.
So congratulations, Martin.
You
Should
did
have
it.
played Will Fuller and you would have been on 215 fucking points.
Yeah, should have kept the Eagles' defense, and you would have been on 250 easy.
Oh my god.
And I'd be sitting here, I'd be sitting here eating shawarma. Oh, you
would.
son of a bitch.
Right now.
Rock hard.
What's the shawarma thing? I missed that. Is it a bet? Like if you get someone's will take points?
I bet that we're not only gonna break the new record, but we're gonna like hit 220.
Oh.
So it's at the time it looked pretty crazy.
No, like
A few things fall your way.
one player away, yeah. Especially with, for some reason, just players scoring 50, 40 points for fun.
Yeah.
So,
We gotta get used to these new scoring mechanics and such, and systems and points.
it's just
First
a little
yards.
more inflated, but like...
Because when you think like the half point for first down or whatever is like if a player is hot on a streak or whatever,
It's just...
you get 2-3 more
So
points.
much, like...
Yeah, it's all game script now.
But I like it though, because you can see there's a visual marker and your fantasy players are actively striving to get to that visual marker to get you like just a half a point.
I kind of keep forgetting about it, and then I'm like, oh shit,
yeah, it kind of like wakes you up.
Yeah,
Alright.
Chris Carson got 8 first downs.
8 first
points.
down, yeah, so 4 points.
Did
It's not like overpowered though.
did you drick this up?
No, yeah, well I did.
Oh, you dricked it down?
Not this matchup.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Alright then, I think that's it. Let's move on to the next game.
3rd down and 5 as Watson sets and now throws. It's Fuller. Will Fuller into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown today.
That was Deshaun Watson with the score as the Aztecs continue their good start to the season in a very impressive win over the Rainbow Warriors. The Aztecs moved to 3-2 on the season and are in a 4-way tie for the lead. In a perfectly poised Luther, the Warriors fall for the 2nd time in 2 weeks after an unbeaten campaign last year. Connor, crisis in Rainbow Land, Brookville.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
Looks like
think?
it.
As someone who lives and breeds crises year in, year out,
Big crisis guy.
you can tell a crisis from a distance.
I thrive
And this
in
is
it.
a full-blown, fully erect crisis.
No.
Oh, okay, alright. What do you think? He's still fine? He's 3-2?
I mean, like, he's
lost
still
to
in a
2 good
really
teams.
high scoring team, by a couple of players. Just because some of his superstars didn't do superstar numbers this week doesn't mean that it's going to be all bad. And like losing to 140 points is hard not to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, when your quarterback gets 50 points.
You're probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, is that the first? That's I can't really remember anyone else getting 50 plus
I
points.
think that's the first 50 burger of
Yeah.
the season. So good work to Sean Watson. I'm sure I'll put in a little applause here or something, so
Oh, just
acknowledge that.
a little bit of housekeeping. Will Fuller's score was the 8th highest score for fantasy wide receiver of all time
Yeah,
ever the other day.
Yeah.
nice.
So good
Is it
work.
like a 50 drop?
I think he got 40 something.
50 and
No,
51.
For Deshaun Watson? No. I've got so many sound effects and stuff for the bit. I can't.
Not the bit, just for now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have time to go and find it.
50
We'll
burgers.
find a 50.
Oh, we should get a burger sizzling on a skillet.
Okay. Yeah,
50
I can
burger.
do that.
Yeah.
Like 50 of them, and I'll just like stack them up.
Just
Stack the audio tracks.
Yeah.
Just like blows everyone's speakers out of it.
Right, okay.
I'm leaving all that in, by the way.
Oh, of course. That's top quality content.
Deshaun Watson,
Bumper
51. Zeke Elliott, 17. Damian Williams, poor enough game, 4.3. ODB got dealt so mad last night. It was pretty funny. I think if you want ODB, you make a trade for
You could
him
probably get him,
now.
yeah.
I made a little move to Dell. I said, Dell, how about DJ Moore? Let's do it right now. I think ODB had just like fucking
Just
fumbled
shot
it or something. Yeah. And I was like,
Cleveland-
You know how to play on Dell's emotions.
Like Baker Mayfield does not look good, so I don't think it's like
no,
a
it's not
panic
a.
station move. If I was Dell, I would be like, it's kind of like Stephon Diggs. He just looks like he's not going to.
Yeah, you got to try and find a patsy,
Yeah,
a buyer now.
or someone who just believes that it's only B and he'd be fine.
Yeah. Someone who's never seen Baker Mayfield play. Shauna would probably go for the move.
I'm so glad I pulled the bunghole cord on Baker Mayfield early in the
Oh yeah, you called it early, yeah. And you got your man in Lamar.
Oh.
Amari Cooper is having a very good season for Dell.
Yeah, he's a legit number one wide receiver. That's why I don't know what Derek Carr is as a quarterback. Because, like, how is he just this good
No.
in Dallas with Dak?
Oh yeah, Dak, yeah. You
Yeah.
said Derek Carr. Oh yeah.
And,
Oh,
and,
yeah,
but he
yeah,
was
I
just
got
couldn't
lost
get
in the
anything
woods.
going with Derek Carr at all. When he
Yeah.
was
Dak though, Dak's looking good this
Yeah,
year.
he
He looks like a changed player.
not like interceptions, but
The man, this week, there's reasons for that, Rob. The Mandrews, I think he got fucking walloped in this game, didn't he? Didn't he fuck his ribs up or something like that?
well, no, he's got a tackle though.
Oh, there you go. Good work, Rob. John Allison, to the ire of Dell, I'm sure he was livid at that.
Yeah, I don't know. John Allison, I wouldn't be too mad because it's kind of like
Oh, they did
play him
not.
once and you just cut him.
Yeah, and they were just running the ball all day and all night in that game. Like, Aaron Jones went fucking buck-wild.
Did Sammy Watkins play this week?
He got injured on the first play.
Oh shit.
So,
Yeah, I would just play Marquise Brown probably if I was Dell.
who also got injured.
Oh fuck. But
Uh,
also you won Dell, so I mean.
And you got Odin Tate coming in.
Oh,
Hashtag Golden2.
that's so Auden is the actual name for gold, right?
AU is the...
Ah,
So it's AU Den.
yeah.
So Gold Den. But the Den is still there. So it's Gold Den.
that's great. That's
Okay.
like that's
You
insane.
see this? You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
That's
chemistry
so
buff.
weird.
I got it.
It is hilarious. It doesn't make any sense.
Auden Tate's 6'5", man. That's a big man.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Maybe he'll be good.
Maybe.
Oh,
he got
maybe
fucking what,
he's
9
not playing
points?
Cincinnati this year.
Yeah, he should get traded. Alright, let's have a look at Baz's team. So Patty Mahomes got that injury where a big fat guy fell on his ankle, so it kind of slowed him down. Still 21 points. Philip Lindsay was a
Lindsay.
train.
The
The
snowplow.
snowplow.
Oh, hot fire.
Choo choo.
I tried to come at Baz multiple
So,
times for
Steam powered.
Snowplow.
Snowplow.
Yeah.
You still trying to come at Baz for him?
Oh, I want Philip Lindsay so hard.
Nicholas Chubb,
That's a man.
speaking of hard, Nicholas Chubb, 11 points.
good.
Quiet game, but fuck me, the Browns were not good. No good.
No bueno.
Sterling Shepard got injured as well, so not good. Robinson, obviously in that Chiefs game, so when you double down on the Chiefs and the
Yeah.
Chiefs don't...
I'm not a big fan of Baz's wide receivers. Like, I really like his running backs. And I like Paddy Mahomes, obviously. And George Kittle, I have a lot of time for.
Yeah,
But
George Kittle had a good game.
he's so good. And even his like kicker, defense, all good. But his wide receivers, I'm not sold on. I
Yeah,
suppose Kenny Galladay was on bye, though.
yeah.
So that's fair enough. And Michael Gallup. My God, man. That man's a beast.
Yeah, you called it.
Just back off injury and he scored 19 points.
Again, we might talk about Michael Gallup later on in the pod. So where does this leave these two teams, Connor?
Leaves them exactly equal.
How do you
in their
feel about-
respective leagues?
Dell's season so far.
Good.
It's wild.
I want to see Dell get some hope. Just to have a crush later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, oh boy, he would get so mad. Because
You
he
think he's
gets
mad
mad
now?
when he didn't care.
He was getting mad
Now
when
he cares.
when he had a
Yeah,
100%
he
chance
did.
of winning. He was getting mad.
Yeah.
Like ODB.
No, he found Auden Tate, and it's hilarious and it's brilliant. So I think he's going to do really well this season. 141
He
points.
struck gold.
Bet
You might
Baz.
say.
Yeah. What about Baz?
I like
2
Auden
losses
Tate.
this season. You mentioned wide receiver is.
I don't like his wide receiver depth, but
with Galladay and Gallup, it's all right.
It'll be fine. But
Mahomes picking up an injury is the engine of Baz's team.
yeah.
In terms of,
Does he have a?
well, he's got Robinson and Buck Kicker.
He's got an absolute shit ton of running backs though. Once Saquon Barkley's back,
Yeah, well, yeah.
so, like he's missing Saquon. So
And he's missing Squan this week too, and he's playing Martin this week.
Oh.
So
Saquon
it's
is the kind of Chubb insurance.
yeah.
Will he be picking up a quarterback tomorrow in the waivers? If Patty Mahomes is like questionable.
Could go for Josh Allen. He's on bye.
Man's a beast.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so he plays Martin. So could be another loss for Barry, or maybe Baz takes Martin down, does John a
Oh.
favour. I play John. It's a lot going on
It's all
those
connected.
2 games.
Yeah, it's hot.
Spiderweb.
We can all do each other favours, apart from me and John.
That Baz Martin game, that's going to be an interesting one. That's a really good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's two kind of juggernaut teams.
Powerhouses, yeah.
Although he won't have Saquon though. Oh,
Anyone who buys majorly on their teams?
for next week I don't know.
I think Saquon might be back.
No, well, the Giants play Thursday
Oh, okay. Yeah.
against the
Take
Patriots.
the long week and then just get him back for.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright, so that's that game. We're gonna move on.
4th down and 1. Falk the fake. Here comes the rush, and it's picked off on the play. Coming through, Nathan Geary. It's a pick 6.
That was Nate Jerry with the pick six as the Hull and Astros shake up the Luther with a win over the Cougars. In a somewhat surprising win for the Astros, a spectacular day from the Eagles D and Aaron Jones with a helping hand from Tyler Boyd was all that was needed for the victory. The Cougars now fall to 3-2 after starting 3-0 with tough games against the Millions and Warriors on the horizon. Oh, John got off to a hot start, but he
And then he never got off again.
could be looking at a 3-4 situation in a couple of weeks' time.
I know this matchup. Kick John Hand right
It's
in
the
the
worst,
balls.
yeah.
More
This
than-
is-
and it's the most Danny way to fucking win of all time.
Yeah,
Got like
like-
90 points from a running back and his fucking defense, and then his kicker, his
QB.
flex and his quarter. Oh my god! minus 3 points from Joey Sly, minus 0.2 from Shady, and .14 from Philip Rivers, and he still won.
It's insane. Like, what a freak of nature team. And even like, because John thought he was done
On Thursday last week, yeah.
after like the Eagles put up 40.
Seahawks Rams game, and then Russell Wilson scores 40 points.
Yeah.
He's
So he
laughing.
thought he was done. He thought he had it in the bag. Then the Eagles D come back and Aaron Jones, and they put up huge numbers. John thinks he's dead in the water. Then towards the end of the fucking week, it's like, was it his kicker just needed to make a few kicks and stuff like that? And like there was a chance that he could have like snuck back up, and then like Danny's team kind of just balled.
Oh yeah, his John's kicker missed 2 field goals. That probably would have put him.
It would have made it closer. Yeah.
It's such nonsense though. Like, how do you have 3 players scoring you negative?
Combined
basically?
into
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
And then 3 players essentially scored like all the rest of the points.
So John's team actually did have a good week. So I suppose you got to go through the scores. Philip Rivers 0.14, Aaron Jones 46.7. Fuck me.
Yeah,
An
it's crazy.
opportunity 10.6. Tyler Boyd 20 points. Brandon Cook 6.6. Will Disley 10.3. He was a really nice pickup. Will Disley.
Yeah.
He's looking good. Shady with minus 0.2. Joey Sly minus 3. Eagles defense with 44.2
Yeah.
points.
Oh, it's crazy.
John had Russell Wilson 38.9. Derrick Henry 15.3.
Solid. Todd Gurley,
Todd
15
Gurley,
solid.
Yeah, 30 points.
Julio Jones let him down 2 weeks running, but he got
420.
420, so that's okay.
Pretty good.
Jules picks up the slack with 19.
Greg Olsen went now goose egg.
Oh yeah, so if fucking Maher got those 2 fucking field goals,
And Greg Olsen hadn't just played at all.
yeah, and done something, there's a chance.
And then Curtis Samuel 5.4. That's not great either. And his kicker got him 4.6, and Danny's got him -3, so it's not.
Yeah.
And then Buffalo Bills 15.5 points, which is still respectable. But the Eagles defense just put it up the Jets' bum.
Not a whole lot on the benches apart from DJ Chark going balls out. Probably a fucking
Chark just trashing around on the bench.
Yeah. DJ Chark. Yeah, so he is probably going to be a must start pretty much every week now. And Danny also has Melvin Gordon come back too. So Danny's put himself in a good position.
Yeah.
Especially, who's he beaten in the last 3 weeks? Like, was it Dell, John, and did he beat Martin as well?
Like, I feel like that whole division is just going to be 3-2. It's just
gonna
going to be in
beat each
perfect
other.
lockstep for the whole season, and it's going to come down to the last few games.
Apart from potentially poor little Shauna.
At least the Johnny killed so far this year.
Danny can feel very lucky after this week. I'd say he's loving this.
Yeah,
one.
and he gets, like, Tyreek Hill's going to come back. DJ Chark looks like a player, like you said.
He's a really good player, yeah.
Melvin Gordon is obviously going to get more touches. And suddenly, Danny's team is in a good position, kind of running towards the business end of the...
Yeah.
The only thing is, though, Aaron Jones and the Eagles defense are definitely not going to score 40 points every week.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, this was a crazy week for scoring. And I feel like Danny definitely benefited from just some weird voodoo.
Yeah,
that was on
some
this
fucking,
week.
he must have done something to fucking get the win over John, like
100%.
sold his first born child or something.
Danny's infernal. Let's move on.
Challenge flag under the bench, which of course he didn't have any remaining, as Bridgewater steps up, fires from the end zone, touchdown Saints, Ted Ginn!
That was Teddy Bridgewater with the scores, as Genie's coach Rob Fay reneges on his promise to start him in week 5 against the Millions, and in the process resigned himself to a loss in the quagmire. Many a team has struggled in the quagmire, and the Millions were no different. After a high-flying start to date, the Millions were dragged down to the Genie's level in a very hard-fought win on Sunday. The result means the Millions moved to 3-2, with the Genies falling to 2-3 in the race for the playoffs. Rob, only one place to start. You didn't play Teddy Bridgewater.
No.
Just why?
I definitely should have, because we knew that there was something about to happen, and it was Teddy Bridgewater Renaissance.
I don't think
Teddy
there's a
Bridgewater Renaissance.
that's a mouthful and a half.
And he was so good. What did he throw? 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think he threw 4
30-some
touchdowns.
points.
Yeah, 33 points. I think.
In the end, it wouldn't have bridged the difference.
No, it would have made it close though.
Teddy Bridgewater did the difference.
What did it end up being? So it ended up being 107. So 27 points. Oh, very close.
No wait. Oh, then I would have won.
Wait, what did he get?
He got 33 points.
No,
No.
so just got 8. So
Yeah.
you would have got him in like 5 points.
2 points behind, I
But
think.
if I hadn't played Teddy Bridgewater, Robbie Gould is
Would-
definitely missing a PAT.
Yeah, because he missed 3 field goals, but he got 4 of his PATs. So
This was honestly one of the funniest fantasy football games I've ever been a part of. My whole life.
it was so good because it started with me. All right, let's just
the
go.
fact that you come off a big massive week as well, like scoring loads of points, and then you just get dragged into the quagmire.
Oh yeah, no. Last week I fucking lost to Connor though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Just cut it.
So I've been quagmiring.
2 weeks ago when he had his big game.
Quagmire.
Yeah. So all right. So Dak Prescott, he threw 3 interceptions,
3.
and you were loving that. Oh, you were loving it.
Because I called it before the game. I was like, Michael, I swear to God, Dak Prescott is just going to throw interceptions until you lose.
Yeah,
Because you're in the
yeah.
quagmire, and by that stage, because that was the late game, you'd bought in. You were fully.
Oh, I
on
was in.
the
I was
quagmire.
worried. I started hot, and I was like, "All right, this is done. I don't have to worry about any of this bullshit." And I was like, "Oh, Mike Evans 0 points. That's no big deal. I'm fine. I'm good."
You
And
started
then,
spiraling.
then the legs start getting heavy, and you can't get out of the mud, and you're drowned a little bit. You're fully in the quagmire, just living in it, breathing it in.
I'm drowning.
Alvin Kamara got 14 points, which is, okay when you're fucking running in jelly or whatever. Dalvin Cook, he was really good. He didn't even get a touchdown. He just got fucked in the yards. Mike Evans, like I mentioned, 0 points. It's a classic genie move. Quagmire. You got me in the Quagmire.
Mitch got stuck in the quicksand.
The Pocket Locket. Yeah, so the Pocket Locket did okay. If I played fucking Cooper Kupp, he got 20 points. So if I'd actually played Kupp instead of fucking Evans...
Yeah, you would have a nice week.
Yeah, but that's not how things work in the Quagmire.
No, both teams are doing bad, but one team is loving it, and it's me.
It's always you. Eric Ebron, again, at this stage it was pretty much over, so I didn't need much from him. Austin Eckler fumbled. Oh yeah, Austin Eckler was running to the in for a touchdown, and he fumbled it behind the end zone or whatever.
-3 points.
Classic genie move.
That's the poison dart move in the Quagmire.
And the Patriots, thank God the Patriots are doing Patriots things against a terrible Washington defense.
I also, in another alternate universe, you would have had TJ Hawkinson on his bye week, and I would have had the Patriots defense scoring. If I had flipped that up around on you, maybe.
Yeah, that's a 40-point swing. You're winning that.
Bridgewater magic in there, and I'm winning.
Yeah. Oh, you're hammering me at that stage.
I'm a fool.
So Lamar Jackson, obviously, he underperformed because he didn't play Teddy Bridgewater.
He also threw 3 interceptions.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's got to be some sort of record for 6. Yeah.
For sucking dick and throwing the ball.
Lev Bell and Devonta Freeman, decent 24 points between the two.
Cortland Sutton he's been very consistent. 15
yeah,
points.
he's good this year.
He's like literally scoring 15 points every week. That's kind of what he does. It's like his average if you break it down.
Which is good because fucking your other wide receivers, Flash Gordon and Stephon Diggs, just not doing it.
Josh Gordon 69 me, and Stephon Diggs 540 me. So he puts your dick in your ear probably.
Yeah. You don't have to explain it to Connor. Connor knows.
Yeah, he knows the dick in the ear.
The Walrus in London, he only got 39 yards.
Yeah.
And a first down. Jacoby Myers, your kicker, got 6.2, and the Jags defense against Carolina. So Christian McCaffrey just running right on that team.
I was loving that because I wanted the Panthers to be good, and it was a really good game. Gardner Minshew versus Kyle Allen.
Yeah, it's very good.
It was such a good week of fantasy football. But yeah, Tony Ballhard did not. Juju on the bench.
Yeah, you also left. Yeah, Juju and Calvin Ridley. Oh, and a tackle alarm. Yeah, Calvin Ridley also did pretty good on your bench.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna start him though. I feel like I was pretty gonna start Devonta Freeman. Apart from I have nobody else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all things are looking very bad down the Quagmire.
Yeah.
Back to you guys up top.
Well, I mean, you're
surface world.
You're 2 and 3. Who you play next week?
Yeah, no, I'm really looking out here. Whoever's coming to the Quagmire, I'm playing Dell. And Dell. Dell's gonna hate the Quagmire, man. Dell, just tune out next week because it's a real thing, and you're not gonna buy into it, and your team is gonna just score 30 points.
And Dell's team is primed to fall victim to the Quagmire.
They've been meager. They haven't had a meal in days.
Yeah.
So is the Quagmire separate to the classic genie move, or are they interconnected?
It's kind of it.
I would say it's separate.
There's magic involved, probably of the same source.
See, so, the Quagmire is
the
when
genie is in power source. A creature of the Quagmire.
Oh, maybe. He draws his power from the Quagmire.
Yeah, so he goes to meditate and rest.
So he was born.
Because I feel like the Quagmire is when people get drawn down to your level, but when you do something, it's a classic genie move.
Yeah. Well, see, the genie moves. Maybe. The Quagmire kind of genie moves you. Like, a classic genie move is definitely Austin Eckler fumbling out the end zone.
Yeah.
Right. But that's also Quagmire.
Yeah.
It
amplifies.
Yeah, amplifies,
Yeah.
It's the stadium.
It's gross down there. You can hear it. I'm playing the sound effects right now.
It's so much fun down there.
My bench characteristically continues just to do well. If only... I'll tell you what. GM O'Brien. Man can build a team. Head coach O'Brien, he's a shit, man. He needs to get his
You're wearing too many
fuck?
hats. That's what's going on, Marshall.
Yeah, I gotta get someone to charge.
Delegate.
should just be a GM and just hire someone
Just
to run
delegate,
to coach the team.
Imagine you actually paid
Yeah.
money to someone to run your team.
What's your man, the guy who just got fired from the Redskins?
That's what we should all do. We should
Hire-
find some jabronis online, right? And then whoever gets the best jabroni.
That's,
Like, you can't set your lineup, you can't draft anything.
and you can fire
You
him and
just-
stuff
But you get to choose who does it.
for Dynasty. So we just do Dynasty GM.
And then,
We
like,
don't even do Dynasty
fire them
football.
and stuff,
Oh,
like,
that's
oh.
great.
Fire them live on the pod, like, oh.
Aaron Rodgers is not having a great season. I'm contemplating just cutting ties with him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Why you keep him?
There's other
Huh?
there's other quarterbacks who are more consistent and score more points.
Uh,
Marlon Mack, though, looks super fucking good.
yeah, so obviously Marlon Mack has been really good all year, apart from the one game I played him. So, and he's on bye week next week against John, which isn't great. So is Josh Jacobs.
Will you trade him for me?
No,
To me.
no.
If were you?
Wait, what about Josh Jacobs? One of them. You're
No,
not going to
he's-
start both of them ever.
I like my depth. You know, I got them
Oh.
all there. And if anything happens, also I don't want to make other teams better.
Give me
you
Josh
know?
Jacobs. Goddamn rookie.
I don't want to give you Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
You
no,
should have
he-
drafted Josh. You were very high on Josh Jacobs in the real draft.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the fantasy draft, you didn't care.
No, you got it. Oh, you're such a good team.
Daniel with the fade. Robinson, touchdown.
That was Allen Robinson with the touchdown as the Dragons consolidate their playoff hopes in a 127-1-0 win over the Pterodactyls. Matty Ice, Robinson, and a host of other names did enough to bring the W back to Dublin. Bring the W back to Dublin, that was cool. And move the champs to 3-2 on the season. Many commentators downplayed the Dragons draft, but results don't lie. The Pterodactyls are suffering from failure to launch, after failing to capitalise on the win over the Millions last week. Questions will have to be asked inside the building about where this season is going after finding themselves 2 games back on the playoff spots. Connor, you're spiralling. What's going on?
No, wait.
no,
Apologies. I have to interject here. Was that a fucking Matthew McConaughey joke? The failure to launch thing?
I mean, yeah.
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
I think it's more of a...
Bullshit.
What's the other one? Who's the other chick that's in it?
Kate Hudson.
Oh, I like Kate
That's
Hudson.
fucking hell.
That's better.
How did you remember that?
It's a great
Anyway,
movie.
sorry.
Failure to launch. Matthew McConaughey's a 30-something man-child.
All right.
But he's sexy.
Yeah.
And Kate Hudson, she's, I think, hired
picked him.
to
Launch him.
launch him.
She's an
She's a pilot.
No, she's
Or
like
is
an
it
engineer.
scientist? Yeah.
He's a rocket and it just can't go. But she fixes it from the inside out.
That sounds like the start of a porno.
Oh, so you have seen it. Connor, we got sidetracked with that sweet failure to launch. Right.
Bit. That was the bit.
That was the bit.
was the bit.
Congratulations,
Breakthrough bit.
everyone.
Thank you to Matthew McConaughey.
Connor, you're 1-4 on the season.
Yeah.
2 games behind the playoff spot.
I'm not worried.
You have us right where you want us. I think your team is okay in terms of skill level. You got some players in there. I think
Yeah, no, I do have players on my team.
you got kind of
That's true.
boned. Wayne Gallman got injured.
Yeah, in like the first quarter.
And if you played Tony Michelle instead, you probably would have won.
I made some bad decisions. I put T.Y. Hilton in because he was off for a week, and I took Matt Braid out.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
Matt Breda.
That wasn't good.
You could have won this week.
I also had Matt Stafford on a bye, so I had to bring in Kobe
Brissett.
Brisket.
Jake Brisket.
Baked brisket.
Jake Brisket.
Oh, Jacoby Brissett got a tackle.
Oh,
There you go.
he probably
I get it,
threw a
I get it. I
pick.
need to put the little Mexican hat music in.
Yeah, I thought he might do better because he was fairly consistent prior to this.
And yeah, it looked like it was going to be a shootout.
Alas, no. And my boy James Conner, he was
C1000.
actually no, he only got 12. I thought that said 32.
Jesus. Yeah, you got Michael Thomas, who got 30,
Yeah.
nearly 34
That was a good trade
points.
now.
Bruce
Although
Wayne
Delaney
Gallman,
Walker has only got, he got what, minus 0.6? So in the 2
Yeah.
weeks that I've had him, he's got 0.4. So watch out, waiver wire. I'm coming for you.
I'll trade you a tight end. For one of your running backs you don't start.
God no.
What else is going on? Bobby Woods. Bobby Woods is so up and down for you
Yeah.
this fucking year. Every second week,
That was it. That was what like his matchup thing said.
That he's
It was
just
like every second week, and I was like, you could have told me that before.
Ty didn't get much in that.
No.
Fucking, we thought it was going to be shootout, and then it was just Marlon
I
Mack
needed
just running all day.
I needed Brissett to throw to T.Y. Hilton
Yeah,
for like
that's-
40
I was
points
gonna say.
between them to win
Yeah.
on Monday night, and that didn't happen.
That stack was it's a good idea, but fuck, that could have worked.
Yeah, just unlucky, really.
Small bit, yeah, but like, I mean, Richie after a bad week last week came through this week. 118 points? 130 points nearly.
Yeah, 127. Matty Ryan did most of the heavy lifting, and Alan Robinson essentially. And that's more or less it. Nuke Hopkins did
Matt
okay.
Ryan,
Matty.
and then just a load of Bears and ex-Bears.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all Richie's team.
yeah. So what have we got in terms of Jordan Howard, ex-Bear?
I think got 14 points nearly.
All the Bears defense, so like what, like 50 dudes.
Alan Robinson.
Yeah, the Bears got 5 points. I was like, oh, that's good. They normally get like 30 points.
Yeah.
I had a bit of hope.
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah.
My percentages went up to like 70% at one stage. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is in the bag.
Oh, God is turning it around.
And then Monday night when it was like 1%, I was like, maybe not.
Yeah.
How many points did the San Francisco running back score this week? Because
Oh, so many.
Tevin Coleman scored 16 points or whatever. I know that 'cause I'm picking him up tomorrow. I definitely have number one waiver, don't I?
I think I do. Surely me or Sean.
I get the lowest points though scored. I think it's done well.
No, but you have a better record than me.
I think
So
my
you're like higher in the league.
few record.
Yeah, of course. It's whoever's like.
But yeah, so he scored 16. Matt Brady.
What?
You can't pick up Matt Coleman. He's Matt Brady. You come on now. Tell us that 31
Doesn't make any
points.
sense.
No, 41 points between them, and then who else plays for them? What's his face? Come on, other San Francisco running backs.
Mostert.
The Mostert, yeah.
I don't think he did great.
No.
And then there's that other guy.
Tevin Coleman, Mostert,
The goal line dude.
Matt Breda. Oh, Kyle Juszczyk.
No,
Oh, he's the.
I like.
Oh
him.
yeah, Wilson Jr. I don't think
yeah.
he got much touch. I think it was mostly Tevin Coleman and Matt Breda last night, I believe.
But yeah, Richie just laughing at us every week, starting Mark Ingram, Jordan Howard, and Frank Gore. And just well, he didn't start Frank Gore this week. Like he could have.
Scary Terry 6 points, but against New England, nobody expected anything more.
And also Jake Gruden's been fired. So I was kind of thinking about this. I don't know whether Terry McLaurin is going to be used as much because apparently Dwayne Haskins is just being sat now with the new coach. Whoever that
Scary
is.
Terry doesn't care. Scary
Yeah,
Terry's
Scary
just good.
Terry's-
Yeah, Scary
he's
Terry's
terrifying.
beast.
Oh, bitch. That's always you get that
Yeah.
for Scary Terry.
Richie with AP and Frank Gore on his bench, not doing much. Frankie Gore 8 points, not too bad.
Oh.
Ronald Jones 7. All right, downtown John Brown having a very consistent season.
Yeah.
Nelson Aguilar out there not catching anything.
The ATN guys were saying John Brown looked really good.
What was it? West called him being good like 2014 or
Yeah.
something like that.
Just a big John Brown fan.
And that's the thing of it. Richie goes to 3-2 as well. So, I mean, the tops of the divisions all spicy. You know, kind of just Connor and Sean.
I mean, it's only a couple of games, you know.
Yeah.
Next week we could be looking at it, be like, oh, there's only one game between all of us.
Hopefully. Well, not me. Obviously, I hope I win.
Wasn't Richie 0-5 and then won the whole Drisbowl? So
Something like that. Yeah. You only need to win 4 games, maybe. Well, now it might be different because it's stupid points.
Points, yeah.
Oh, I much prefer matchups, but whatever. Makes more sense for this 1 year.
Can you manually edit it at the end of the year?
Yeah, I can, but I usually have to do that anyway.
Yeah, we're just going with points.
I guess we're going with
I'm going to need to
points.
start scoring some. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, or else you
I've
need to
I've
you need
scored
to be a
like
game
400
ahead.
points.
You can't be tying.
Oh, yeah. No.
So yeah,
No.
you need points in a big spot.
I need
And
wins.
uh,
Just quagmire it up.
quick note on Martin's fucking power rankings. Good read.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good, yeah.
Spicy.
He had me number 1. I thought that, you know, I haven't been great the last 2 weeks. I think that might have been a bit high, but I guess with points and, you know, the
In
record or
terms
whatever.
of team, just
His
team build.
Yeah, the formula worked. It worked it out.
I'm
He had-
pretty sure it's just my formula.
probably, yeah. Oh, you know.
He was talking about differentials and stuff
Patented.
like that. I was like, I don't know what that word
It's
means.
patented.
Okay, alright. Well, let's dig into it. Well, what way did you
I
do yours?
processed it in a different...
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I had an intense formula.
You just had a picture of me in the wall and he was just pissing on it.
Yeah.
And throwing darts at it at the same time. Dangerous.
Danny was third. Martin put himself second. Danny third. Who was fourth? I think Baz was fourth. John fifth.
Yeah,
Del
John was
sixth. Oh, John was fifth. Yeah. I think Del was sixth or seventh.
And I just genied my way to not last place. Because realistically,
It's a classic genie move.
I'm at the worst team in the league.
See, that's a
100%.
classic genie move.
Yeah.
But, you know,
No,
I
he
was
was
in the
Quagmire,
Quagmire.
yeah.
Yeah, that's...
But the worst team can still, no, in terms of power rankings, can be good. You know, did Leicester City have the best team in the Premier League when they won?
There you
No.
go.
I mean,
Did
probably.
they just witchcraft people out of it?
Yes.
Maybe.
They are genies.
And on that note, let's move on to the bit. I'm nervous about this bit. I hope it works. Hello, travellers, and welcome to Adventure Quest! I am your guide, Butch Strongarm, and I will be helping you on your quest through the Drisbowl maze.
Nice.
On the other side of the maze, you will find the prize. Can you work together to find the prize?
Have to work together?
Yes and no. You don't have to. You know what? You can. I'm trying to support. You know, fuck it. Do what you want. John, I have bestowed upon you the beautiful voice of Hannah Hines. And with that, you have also been bestowed the powers of the Cougar's greatest hero, Todd Gurley. You have the power to run through any wall, but be careful. Your knees weren't what they used to be. Any wall, maybe your last wall. Welcome, John.
Thank you.
Rob, the genie. You have been bestowed the powers of the strongest man in Julianstown, T.J. Taylor Thomas James Hawkinson. Objects in your way pose you no trouble, and you can be lifted at ease, if you can remain conscious, that is. He gets, what's the thing? Concussions. Yeah,
I
You're
thought-
TJ
it's
Hawkinson.
like, I get super strength, but I also get that thing where you fall asleep whenever you want.
No, if you hit your head, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Narcolepsy,
Okay.
yeah.
Need a good helmet then.
No! And finally, Connor, the pterodactyl gods have bestowed you the most special of gifts. The leg of Justin Tucker. Use this leg to kick things at great distance. That's going to come important or in handy.
Yeah.
All your skills.
Oh,
are
yeah.
very important. Yeah, it's kind of. You find yourself in the Dristery maze. Routes facing north, east, and west lay ahead. Where would you like to go? You can discuss amongst yourselves.
North, east, and west.
Do we all have to go the same direction?
You do not.
Just want to split up?
Okay.
That would be very hard to keep control
I
of.
got it. Don't worry.
You got it? Alright, let's
I'm going,
split it
I'm
up
going
then.
south.
I'm going west. Where are you going?
Okay, someone choose first.
South.
Okay. No, so it's north, east, and it's north, east, and west.
I want to go south.
You can't go south. We hate
I'll
south.
go first then.
Hannah or John, you go first.
West.
Yeah, that's what I said.
There you said.
John is going west. A drawbridge that has been drawn lays ahead of you, in front of you, an axe, but it's too far to throw. You gotta try and get across.
Is there a question?
No, it's the thing. You gotta.
Can I run?
No, it's the drawbridge is drawn.
You're
Can I
stuck.
see
You're
it?
stuck. No, it's a
You
big
got an
thing.
axe?
There's an axe, but it's too far to throw. Too far to throw.
Who?
Could it be kicked?
You're not there. You went somewhere else, my friend. You have gone east. It's a dead end.
What the fuck?
A wall lies in front of you. A wall.
Oh, he's got to switch positions.
Only
Oh,
someone
I can
could
run through a wall.
through it.
Yeah, and Connor can kick the axe.
So what do we do?
Rob, it is your turn. Where would you like to go?
I'm
You have to
going
wait your
north.
turn. You're going to go north? In front of you lies a giant boulder.
I'd fucking pick it up and I throw
Oh, you
it
picked
as
the right
far
one then.
away
Picks it
as I
up.
want.
Oh.
I didn't pick anything. I just took those ones and I went that way.
The route is open. Alright,
I'm gone, boys.
John, it is your go.
Can I change my mind and go
You can.
east, please?
A dead end! And you also meet your friend, Connor,
What up?
the pterodactyl god.
Oh shit, dog, you got wings.
What would you like to do? You face a wall.
Can I run through it?
You run through the wall.
Oh.
And behind the wall is a healing potion.
Oh.
That's gonna come in handy,
Yeah, can I
probably.
keep that?
Hold on.
Yeah,
to
make
that.
sure you say you pick it up.
Yeah.
I-
You could all get
Can I
serious
pick that
injuries.
up, please?
You pick it up.
Put it in my secret pocket.
Connor, it is your go.
I'm gonna go back east.
You're already.
No, he said
I'm
it.
going to the west.
He said it. He's
Go
going.
to the west.
You're going to go west. Connor, a drawbridge that has been drawn is in
Yeah,
front of you.
I'll kick that axe.
There's an axe. There's an axe by the bridge, but it is too far to throw.
I'll kick that axe.
With what?
My foot. I just
It
took
doesn't-
your leg.
Just to be clear, your leg is a normal leg. You have Justin Tucker's leg.
Yeah.
Cannon.
So you...
I kicked the axe with the leg.
Oh! You kick the rope and the drawbridge falls.
Bring the axe with you.
That's a good idea. I didn't think
I
about
thought
that.
I was kicking the axe.
But you just
Up
said you
to
kicked
the
the
rope.
Oh yeah, you kicked the
I
axe.
kicked the rope.
Yeah, you kicked the axe at the rope. Whatever. Fuck, calm down a minute.
I know the axe stuffed in the ceiling, so you can't.
Yeah, shit, whatever. The axe doesn't come up again. Rob, in front of you lies a locked door.
I got super strength. Can I push the door open?
No,
Can I rip
no,
the door?
no, it's fucking.
Gotta find the key. I look around.
You find a key.
Good move.
And you open the door. John, it is your go. You are currently with a potion, so you can go and follow Rob or Connor.
Oh, well, I can't keep going east.
No.
You gotta find a reason.
I want to go up north
Dense
then.
shrubbery. That's
Dead shrubbery is something you cannot run through. It is a dead end. Where would you like to go?
I want to join Rob up north with the key.
You follow Rob to the key. Behind the key, or behind the door, is a magical room with a dragon egg and a fire pit.
I tried a dragon egg.
Wait, we have to do something.
I tried a dragon egg before.
Oh, Connor, it's your go. Alright, what the
Well,
fuck?
have I crossed the
Why did I
drawbridge?
get to do anything there?
You got there.
Oh,
That's
that's
fine.
it.
Yeah, you're
I was
together.
dead. I'm sitting there. I
You
made a
just
cup
took.
of tea.
Why did he get to say something then?
I did. Oh.
That's like
Oh, calm down. Yeah, it's alright. Connor, behind the drawbridge is a tunnel.
Uh-huh. I look around the tunnel.
Yeah, it's a tunnel. You
Okay. Can I go into it?
go in the tunnel. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
It leads you to an Aztec city, where you meet a jester.
Oh. Can I be friends with him? Can I ask him questions?
You can.
Where do I go, Jester?
The jester says, "I am the Aztec jester." Oh fuck me! What is going on?
There you go.
I'm off script now. I'm off script. Oh yeah. Okay. Hello, I'm the Aztec jester. You're a cut mate. Fight me.
Oh.
Can I still have the axe?
Wait, no, we have to.
Can I kick the Jester?
Kick Jester.
That was because I was hoping you would find the jester. So straight away you'd be like, "Kill jester."
There you go.
You killed the jester. You killed the jester. Why would you do
This
this?
is taking a grim turn.
Shouldn't have called me a cunt.
The dragon hatches. It's hungry. It wants to eat a fantasy player.
Oh.
Oh.
Rob eats Rob.
A player that
NFL player.
yeah. One that would granted victory in the Drisbowl campaign last year.
Pennywise.
John, have you such a player you could bestow onto Richie's? Or the dragons, not Richie's. The dragons.
Oh,
Calm
sorry.
down.
Oh,
But she needs a
He needs a sacrifice.
I need to sacrifice Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sacrifice Derek Henry.
Kill Thomas.
The dragon flies you towards the maze, or towards. Wait, what? The dragon flies you towards the outside of the maze, but you. Oh, fuck me. The both of you. You're both up.
We're together
Don't worry about you guys.
Both on it.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
I mean, you could have. It was a team thing. You fucked up.
Connor, you're a
killed the
murderer.
dragon.
You don't get to cover the dragon.
You killed the first person who saw.
The dragon flies you towards the exit of the maze, but before you get there, you begin getting bombed on the way.
Oh fuck!
The dragon crashes back to Earth in Belfast. Alright, Connor, where are you?
I killed the jester.
You get arrested for the murder of the jester. The Aztecs threaten to sacrifice you. What can you do?
Can I sacrifice the player
You know,
to the Aztecs? Can I kick the Aztecs?
you can kick the Aztecs. You kick the Aztecs. You win the fight.
Oh yes.
You escape the
Doesn't give a fuck.
You escape the Aztecs and find yourself in a lion's den.
Oh no, that's not a good place to go.
Oh, the only way I know to soothe a lion is to stroke it. But this lion is different. It's its ego that must be stroked.
Okay. It's the lion.
It's Michael.
Oh. Ah, yes. Well, lion.
Well done.
Highest scorer in the league and future Drisbowl champion.
Your pleasantries, please be. Please follow me, and I shall lead you to where you need to be. You find yourself in Belfast, trouble all around you. What could you do? You find yourself a car.
Yeah, I lift up the car and show the people of Belfast the strength that I'm superior.
There is a bomb on the bottom of the car.
I'm holding it. I throw it as
Let it go
far
off.
away as I can.
The bomb goes off, killing many enemies. You two flee. You both find yourself in a river. Across the river is a golden Idris Elba statue. But the only way across is a broken rope bridge. We're actually gonna cut back. So you didn't even get to really do anything there. Fuck that up, but whatever.
I picked up that car and threw it out of the north.
I didn't get to do anything.
Alright, here you go. But in front of the rope is a wall.
I can run through the wall.
You run through the. Oh no! Your knees have fallen apart.
No.
Oh, but what have you got in your.
powers? Our
You
potions.
take your healing potion. Your legs grow back. Baby knees.
Are they floatable legs now?
Stem
So
cells.
I'm on my way across.
It's
the...
stem cell knees. They're
There you
just
go.
regular knees. You can't float. We cut back to the west. The lion leads you to a scenic field. Sun is shining, birds singing, a rainbow. Is this it? Wait, what's that sound? Footsteps. Many footsteps charging towards you. Rainbow warriors charge at you. Fight them or run.
Fight them.
Oh!
Kick them!
There are too many of them. You have become overrun. Unfortunately, the warriors are too powerful, and you die. Back to the north.
We don't even know about this car.
There's only a rope leading the two of you to the Drisbowl. Trophy prize. The prize. Whatever that was at the start when I was doing
Yeah,
it.
the prize.
The
yeah.
prize.
The prize. I remember the prize. So it's a rope bridge.
There's a rope bridge, but only one may cross at any time.
I'll go.
Hannah, John, bravely goes first.
And makes it.
Climbs across slowly, shakes. Oh, it's tender. That's the wrong word to use. It's shaky, but you get across. You look over towards your friend, Robert. You find a knife.
I found a knife.
You find a knife.
I cut the rope bridge so we can't.
You cut the
cross.
rope bridge. Rob, you are now stuck.
There's only one winner.
There's only one winner.
It's me!
And John wins the Drisbowl. Congratulations, John. You have done it. You have defeated everyone else, I guess. That's it.
Job be on the way.
Oh,
That was good, Michael. That was really
I think that
nice.
worked out. All right.
That was really fucking good.
Yeah.
I got lost in the whole Belfast. I shouldn't have said Belfast. Belfast threw me way
Lost in
off.
Belfast.
That brought it right back to reality.
Made it too real.
You were like, "There's trouble in Belfast." I was like, "Oh."
There's car bombs everywhere.
I was like, we're gonna be fucking.
I'm
pissed
actually,
for this.
I'm pretty
That was
pleased
good.
that you guys decided to split up too, because I was like, if y'all go together and just do one thing,
Yeah,
then I did
yeah,
a whole other story for no reason.
No,
so
that was really good,
y'all
man.
y'all hit all the things.
Marcus.
If I'd run, would I got away?
No, you die either way.
You're gonna have to do the Dungeon Master thing for the
When we actually do Dungeons and Dragons.
Good stuff.
The voice is.
You don't have to do the voice all the time.
I will.
Yeah,
I'll do
I
it.
like the scenario stuff.
So that's it. That's the Drisbowl for this week. Thank you to Hannah for coming in as special John replacement.
Special John replacement.
And won it for him. Would John have won it?
No.
He would have left you behind, but I don't know if he would have got
The
there.
bridge thing.
Yeah. I think everyone would have cut. As soon as I mentioned the knife was there.
See, I
everyone's
call it a
cut.
little bit of bullshit because I was home free and I was just having the crack, going about my business. Found a nice house, got in there,
Yeah.
threw a boulder out of the way, and then Hannah comes in. She's on the dragon with me. John's
comes in.
He's on he's on the dragon with me, and in the end, I get fucked over.
Is
I
that
barely
the
even did
Drisbowl though?
anything.
That's
Yeah,
the Drisbowl,
fair, yeah.
you know?
You got outsmarted.
I'm going back to the Quagmire.
It wouldn't be the Drisbowl without Rob getting boned. Yeah, you're like Shrek. Back to the Quagmire.
No bother.
Kinda
I
good.
like it there.
Did I miss anyone? I missed the Hall and Assers. In terms
Yeah,
of
you could have put a donkey in there.
references, yeah.
Would be easy.
I wrote this when I was kind of high last night, and I was like, oh,
No way.
I enjoyed it. I think we should do more of these.
Yeah.
I think our
Yeah,
Dungeons
that's
and
fun.
Dragons thing should be populated exclusively by
With
Drisbowl.
Yeah,
Remember the
football
trivia
related
night you
things.
did ages ago?
Yeah, the movie quiz
that
and
was
stuff.
So good.
Yeah. I can go find some questions. All right, well that's it.
Alright, yeah. That was
We've
good
done it. We've prodded. We've prodded. Oh fuck me!
No, we can't.
Can't keep saying that.
Thanks.
But that's it. Thanks for listening, and join us next week for hopefully another adventurous bit.
Chucky your law.